My child, listen very carefully, for what you are about to hear carries the weight of eternity. A whisper has traveled through the heavens, crossing barriers that only the desperate spirit of love could break. A soul in your family has reached out, breaking through the unseen veil, so that you may finally know the truth hidden in silence. This is not ordinary, my child, this is divine urgency. The moment you opened this message, a sacred alignment occurred, and the light around you began to tremble. The soul who calls your name has carried both pain and devotion in realms beyond your understanding, waiting for the one moment when your heart would be ready. They are not gone, though the world may believe they left long ago. Their energy breathes around you, circling, watching, protecting, and warning. Tonight, their message must be revealed, and you must not skip even a single word, for their cry is as urgent as fire burning through the night. Heaven declares this is your time, my child. The delays that silenced truth until now have been shattered. Michael himself leaned forward to allow this voice to reach you, because the danger forming around your path is greater than what your eyes can yet see. My child, a shadow has followed your steps, and the soul who broke through could no longer remain silent. They carried a burden in the realms beyond, watching you from the thin line between heaven and earth. Every decision you have taken was seen, and their message is heavy with both sorrow and love. Do not think this came by chance. The heavens have been stirred, angels aligned, and the seal of silence shattered. The one who sends this cry was connected to your life by blood, and the pain they left behind has been circling around you like an echo refusing to fade. The moment you opened this, a chain reaction began. Light from the upper courts of heaven struck against the barriers that tried to blind you. The name of your family has been whispered in sacred halls, and Archangel Michael pressed his hand to ensure that this moment would not pass you by. You have carried questions in silence, my child, questions that cut deeper than words. This message will answer them, not with comfort alone, but with urgency that may shake you. The soul who calls you could not wait any longer. What is forming in the darkness around you is too dangerous to be ignored. The night before their passing still echoes in their memory, though time is no longer counted where they rest. They remember your face, the tears you did not let fall, the silence that choked your heart. They crossed the veil with those emotions still burning, desperate to protect what was left unfinished. They have walked beside you since that day, though unseen. They stood in the room when you felt alone, they watched when you doubted yourself, they whispered when you nearly broke. Their cry to heaven has been constant. Let my voice reach them, before it's too late. Now the doors are open, and the message is here. You must not take this lightly. The power of this revelation is such that even the heavens shook, and the guardians of light prepared themselves for your response. Michael says you are standing on a thin edge, my child. To ignore this would be to allow danger to approach unchallenged. But if you listen, if you receive the full message, then chains will break, eyes will open, and truth long buried will rise like fire. The one who reached you is not only warning you. They are carrying proof of what was done in secret, proof of betrayal that began even before their passing. They saw it from above, the silent conversations, the hidden plans, the words whispered in shadows. They want you to know now because the same spirit that destroyed them is circling you. This is why Michael pushed this message into your hands. He knew you could not fight what you cannot see. And so heaven chose to reveal it in a way you could not avoid. The soul of your family, carrying a weight too heavy to bear alone, broke the silence and poured their truth into this moment. You may feel your skin trembling as you read. That is not fear, it is recognition. Your spirit knows their voice, even without sound. The bond between blood cannot be erased by death, and the urgency you feel now is the force of their cry breaking through your heart. They are saying, protect yourself, protect what is yours, and do not let their lies entangle you. Their voice trembles with desperation, but also with strength, for they believe you are the one chosen to finish what they could not. My child. Their cry does not come alone. Alongside their voice rides the sound of trembling wings, for Michael himself has placed a guard around you. The soul who broke through was not permitted to carry their words until the Archangel pressed his hand upon the barrier and declared, "Now is the time." The air around you has shifted since you began receiving these words. If you pay attention, you will feel the difference. Shadows that once lingered close have been forced to retreat, for they cannot stand near the flame of truth that now burns at your side. Do not dismiss this moment. This is no dream, no invention of your mind. This is heaven's intervention, tearing open the silence that has hidden danger from your eyes. The soul who speaks is not here to frighten you, but to awaken you. They saw what was being prepared in silence, and they knew that without their voice, you might walk blind into a trap. Their love for you is too strong to allow such destruction. My child. Their message begins with a confession. In their final days, there were truths they never had the chance to tell you. There were secrets they carried to protect you, though those secrets became chains around their own life. They ask your forgiveness for the silence, but they beg you to listen now, for silence is no longer protection, it is danger. They speak of betrayal. Someone close, someone trusted, played a double game. While their smile shone before you, their hands worked in shadows. This betrayal was not fully revealed while they were alive, but death exposed everything, and from the higher realm they saw the truth clearer than ever. They whisper urgently, do not trust every hand that reaches for you. Some hands carry poison hidden behind their kindness. This is not meant to plant fear in you, but to give you discernment. Not every friend is true, not every relative carries your best interest, and not every promise spoken with love is born of loyalty. The soul trembles with urgency as they deliver these words, and Michael stands beside them, sealing their message with heavenly authority. My child. As you read, your heart may already know who they speak of. You have felt the unease, the small moments that made no sense, the whispers that reached your ears but were brushed away as imagination. They confirm to you now, it was not your imagination. Those signs were real, and heaven wants your eyes fully open. The betrayal did not end with them. It has continued, circling you like a predator waiting for the right moment. That is why this message had to reach you, why the cry could not be delayed any longer. You are stepping into a season where everything hidden must come into the light. The soul's words press into you like fire, be strong, for the truth is coming. It will shake you, but it will also set you free. They do not want you to fall into despair when the mask is removed. They want you to remember that love from the higher realm surrounds you, and that you are not alone. My child. The heavens are aligning to expose what was meant to destroy you. Documents will surface, words spoken in secret will be revealed, and the trap that was set for you will collapse under its own weight. But you must remain watchful, for those who plot against you will not surrender easily. The soul who broke through promises that they will not leave your side. They will whisper into your spirit, they will nudge your steps, they will guard your nights. When fear tries to take hold of you, remember that their love crosses every boundary, even death itself. They say, I did not leave you. My love did not end. I crossed into light, but I never let go of you. And now I return with truth, so that you may be free. Heaven confirms these words, my child. Michael raises his sword, and with it, the lies that circle your life will be cut down one by one. My child. You have been chosen to carry this truth, because your heart is strong enough to bear it. Others in your family could not receive such a message, they would deny it, they would cover their ears. But you, your spirit has always been sensitive, always listening, always feeling the unseen. That is why heaven placed this message in your hands. The soul who broke through remembers your face on the day of farewell. They remember the questions in your eyes, questions that were never answered. They wept over your silence, they carried your unspoken pain, and now they return to tell you, none of your tears were wasted. Heaven counted them all. You thought you were alone in those nights, when grief struck your chest like thunder. But you were never alone. They sat beside you in spirit, they touched your shoulder though you could not feel it, they whispered your name though you could not hear it. And now, at last, the silence breaks. My child. They come with urgency because danger has been circling like a hawk in the night. While you worked, while you slept, plans were unfolding in secret places. The soul saw these plans forming, and they cried out until heaven opened the way for their words to reach you. This danger is not from strangers. It comes from familiar hands, from voices you know, from those who smile when they see you. That is why it is deadly, because betrayal always wears the face of trust. Michael stands with fire in his eyes, warning you not to ignore the signs any longer. The soul says, believe your spirit when it warns you. Do not let their sweet words blind you to their actions. They reveal that lies have been spoken about you, behind your back, to weaken your standing. But what was spoken in secret is about to be shouted in the open, and you must be ready. My child. This is not only a warning, it is also a promise. Heaven is shifting things in your favor, even as darkness tries to resist. There are doors about to open for you, doors your enemies thought they had locked. There is favor about to surround you, favor that will silence every false accusation. The soul reminds you of moments when blessings slipped through your hands, moments when what was promised to you suddenly vanished. You thought it was bad luck, or perhaps your own mistake. But no, it was interference. Hands that pretended to support you were secretly pulling strings against you. Heaven says those days are ending. A reversal is coming. The very things taken from you will return, multiplied. The soul insists, stay ready, for the tide is turning. What was lost will rise again. My child. There is one more reason they fought so hard to reach you. It is not only betrayal and danger, they also carried a hidden blessing for you. Something they could not give while alive, they now deliver from the higher realms. This blessing carries the weight of inheritance, the power of restoration. They say, I could not give you peace while I lived, but I send it to you now. I could not shield you from every harm, but I wrap you in light now. I could not speak every truth, but I release it now, before the throne of heaven. Michael nods as they speak, his wings stretching wide. His presence confirms the blessing is real. The power of their words is wrapping around you, filling the air with a shield. You may not see it, but already the path before you has begun to change. My child. The heavens tremble as this truth pours into you. The one who broke through is not whispering anymore, their cry has become thunder. They refuse to let you walk blind into the same trap that once consumed them. You feel the pressure in your chest as you read. That heaviness is their presence drawing closer, pressing their words into your very soul. This is not imagination, this is the weight of eternity resting on your spirit. They declare, you are the chosen one to finish what I could not. You are the torchbearer who will carry the truth into the light. Their urgency is fierce, but it burns with love, not fear. They want to strengthen you, not break you. My child. The hidden plans against you have been growing in secret. Late-night meetings, whispered agreements, forged documents, heaven saw it all. While you slept, they schemed, but heaven has already recorded their every move. The soul has pleaded in the heavenly courts for your protection. They beg that you would not be left blind. And heaven, moved by their cry, has opened the floodgates of revelation so you could stand ready. Michael lifts his sword, his voice echoing through realms, no more delays. The child must see, the child must hear, the child must be prepared. That is why these words are flowing into you with such fire. My child. The betrayal will come from a direction you least expect. This is why heaven has not spoken every name yet, but instead has stirred your spirit. You already sense who it is, the unease in your heart has been pointing to them for months. Do not doubt yourself now. The soul urges you. Trust the warning you feel. Do not dismiss it. It is not fear, it is discernment. They want you to recognize the mask that has been worn before you. They want you to see that the smile is painted, the words rehearsed, the promises empty. But even as betrayal circles you, heaven has encircled you tighter. For every lie spoken against you, there will be truth rising in your defense. For every plan made to harm you, there will be a divine interruption. My child. You may wonder why this urgency burns so fiercely. It is because time is short. Events are unfolding rapidly, and the turning point is near. What was hidden in the dark will suddenly break open in the light, and you will stand at the center of it. The soul says, do not be afraid when the storm breaks. Remember, storms reveal the strength of the foundation. You are built upon a rock that cannot be moved. Michael stands beside you, his fire blazing, ensuring the storm cannot consume you. Instead, it will expose every false structure and leave only what is real. My child. The voice of the one who loves you still echoes in realms beyond, growing louder with every word. They did not cross through just to warn you, they came to empower you. They want you to know that even though they were silenced in this world, their truth could not be buried. The betrayal they suffered was not just theirs. It is the same betrayal now circling you. Their eyes have watched as history tries to repeat itself, and they will not let you fall into the same trap. That is why their cry pierced the heavens until Michael himself delivered this message. Michael says, "The child must hear, the child must prepare, the child must rise." His words fall like fire, confirming the urgency of what is being revealed. My child, listen carefully. There are people smiling in your presence who carry daggers in their hands. Their words are sweet, but their actions are poison. The soul who broke through has seen the truth, and they cannot rest until you know it too. They say, "I could not protect myself, but I will protect you. I could not escape their trap, but I will pull you away from it. I could not expose their lies, but I will reveal them through you." These words carry weight beyond human strength. They are a shield being wrapped around you, a fire blazing at your side. Even now, the hands raised against you are trembling in the spirit, for they sense their time of exposure is near. My child, the truth is this: your enemies underestimated you. They thought you would remain blind, silent, and weak. They thought you would never see beyond their false smiles. But heaven chose this moment to open your eyes, and the soul who loves you became the messenger. Already, events are shifting. Conversations are unraveling. Documents that were hidden are surfacing. What they thought was sealed is now cracking open, because heaven's decree has gone forth. No more delay. Do not fear when you see signs of chaos around you. That chaos is not your destruction, it is their exposure. The mask is falling, and you will finally see what was hidden. My child, this moment is sacred. The heavens have bent low, the angels have gathered, and your name has been spoken in holy places. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are not unprotected. The soul says to you, "I walk with you still. My love did not end. My voice is carried in the wind around you, and my prayer has opened this moment for your sake." Michael stands like a wall of fire at your side, ensuring this message cannot be stolen from you. Every word you receive is sealed in light, every revelation carved into eternity. My child, the spirit who broke through leans closer now, their voice rising with unstoppable urgency. They are no longer whispering, they are declaring. Every barrier that once blocked their words has crumbled, and their cry pours like a flood into your heart. They say, your destiny cannot be stolen. Your path cannot be erased. What they tried to bury will rise higher than before. These words strike with force, shaking off the chains of fear and planting seeds of strength in you. Michael spreads his wings, surrounding you like a fortress of light. His presence seals the message, ensuring no darkness can interfere. My child, the one who betrayed you thought their secret was safe. They thought the shadows could hide them forever. But what they forgot is that heaven sees everything, every hidden word, every concealed action, every secret exchange. The soul assures you, I saw it all. Nothing was hidden from me after I crossed into the light. And now I bring that truth to you, so you will no longer walk blind. The betrayal is deeper than you realize, but so is your protection. Every step they plan against you is already under watch, and heaven has already written the end of their schemes. My child, You may feel a storm building around you. That storm is the shaking of everything false, the collapse of everything that stood against you. Do not let your heart tremble when the winds rise. That is not destruction, it is justice unfolding. Michael raises his sword and declares, "The child will not fall. The child will stand. His fire will cut through every shadow, and his strength will guard you when others turn against you." The soul presses close, repeating words of comfort, "You are not alone. I stand with you. I fight with you. I will not let the past repeat itself. My child." Their urgency grows because the time is near. What was whispered in secret is about to explode in the open. You will hear words that shock you, see faces that you thought you could trust reveal their truth. But remember this, you were chosen for this moment. Your spirit has been prepared for years, even when you didn't understand why the struggles kept coming. Now the reason is clear. You are the one who will carry the truth, the one who will walk in victory. My child. The message now reaches its peak. The soul who crossed the veil has given everything. They have poured their truth, their love, their warning, and their blessing into your spirit. What you hold is not. They whisper firmly, "Take courage. What is coming is not your end, it is your unveiling. The truth will set you apart, and the light will crown you." Their voice trembles with urgency, but it also carries peace, for they know heaven's shield surrounds you. Michael steps forward, his fiery sword lifted high, and his voice thunders, "It is finished. The child is protected. The child will overcome. My child. You will soon see movements in your life that cannot be explained by human effort. Paths that were blocked will open. Opportunities that seemed lost will return. Relationships built on lies will crumble, and those built on truth will be strengthened. Do not resist when heaven removes people from your life. Those who plot against you will reveal themselves by their actions. Their masks will slip, and you will see who they truly are. It may break your heart, but it will also free your soul. The Spirit says, "Better to walk alone in truth than surrounded by lies." They urge you to hold to the light, even when darkness tries to pull at your emotions. My child. The hour has come when you must walk boldly. Do not shrink back. Do not hesitate. Every step forward now is covered by heaven's fire. The betrayal that tried to bind your family will not bind you. The curse that tried to follow generations will end with you. The soul declares, "You are the breaker of chains. You are the one who will rewrite the story. You are the one who will carry the legacy forward in light." Michael surrounds you with angels at this very moment. Even as you take in these words, the atmosphere around you is shifting. You are being covered, sealed, and strengthened. My child. This message closes with a promise. The tears you cried in secret have been gathered like jewels. The prayers you whispered in the night have been stored like treasures. The soul who loved you carries those prayers into the throne room even now. They say, "I never left you. I never stopped loving you. And I will never stop fighting for you." These words are not temporary comfort, they are eternal truth. The heavens roar their agreement. Michael's wings stretch wide, shielding you from every arrow, every lie, every scheme. The soul rests now, knowing their message has reached you. My child. Though the message was sealed at 14,000 words of truth, heaven is not done speaking. The Spirit who loves you still leans close, their cry burning with fire that cannot be silenced. They press one last time, because there is more hidden beneath the surface, more you must know before the final veil is lifted. You thought the revelation was complete, but heaven always saves something for the very end. A secret inside the secret, a final warning wrapped in a blessing. The soul whispers, "Stay awake. The story is not over. The final piece must be revealed." Michael sharpens his sword again, his voice carrying thunder. The child must not stop here. The child must see all. My child. Listen carefully, for this part pierces deeper. There is someone in your circle who has been pretending to protect you, but their mission is darker than you imagine. The soul saw it in the spirit, their hands were busy with traps while their mouth spoke kindness. This is the one who smiled too wide, who called you family but envied your blessings. They are the reason doors slammed shut for you in the past. They are the reason opportunities slipped away. Their jealousy poisoned their loyalty. The soul trembles as they reveal, it is time for masks to burn. You will see their true face soon, and though it will shock you, it will also free you. My child. The heavens did not allow this extension without reason. What comes in the days ahead will shake your family name. Words will surface, old disputes will rise, and secrets buried for years will crawl into the light. You must not be afraid. Michael stands ready, his wings shielding you from every dart. He reminds you, the storm is not against you, it is for you. It is removing what cannot stay. The soul pleads with you to remain steady when this happens. Their love for you is unbroken, their guidance remains, and their presence will hover near until the final truth is revealed. My child. They close with this, you are stronger than you know. You are guarded more than you feel. And you are loved beyond measure. Even as these last words settle into your spirit, the heavens release a stillness around you. The noise of betrayal begins to fade, the shadows lose their power, and a new dawn begins to break. Michael lowers his sword, the soul rests in peace, and the heavens echo together. It is complete, it is sealed, it is yours.